How you doing, guys? It's old guy Jim here once again. It's the next day, and I have a car. Fabulous. There's the composite trunk, and there's the car that it's going to go on. 1995 Honda Civic. I call it an EJ1 because there's really no difference between the EJ1 and EJ2. They both came with D series. I think the EJ1 had rear disc brakes, which this does. EJ1 came with a rear sway bar, I believe. This one does. Came with a sunroof. Unfortunately, this one did, and I had to delete it. You can see that in my other videos. Anyways, I got to get this carbon fiber trunk on here. This has been in my house for probably over 2 years, and I waited 3 years to order it, which was a bad mistake, and I'll tell you why. If you guys are going to order anything that you want, do it as soon as you got the money in your pocket. Order it right away, because this trunk was $650 5 years ago. And now, when I ordered it, I shopped around and got the cheapest price I could, and it was a little over $1,300. And if it wasn't for my 1,700 donors, that's right, 1,700 donors, I had to build this car. I wouldn't have been able to get that trunk. I wouldn't have been able to finish this car. There's just no way. I don't have the income. I went way over budget. I got cancer. I got very sick, as you all know. I'm still ill all the time. But we're going to see how this goes today, and I'm going to get this unwrapped, and we'll have a look at it. Here comes my that's my sister Kelly. In her, is that a 10th gen or 11th gen? What year is that?
19.
That's a 2019. So you guys tell me what generation it is. You're on YouTube. I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, I'm back from talking to my sister. Here's the keys. I've managed not to lose the key for 5 years. Actually, it's a little over 5 years. But I have an extra one of these. This is actually off of a EF. I want to snap this in and use this key to get it out. You know, I don't want to test it with the trunk. You know, what if I can't get the trunk open? I'm kind of screwed. So I'll test it that everything's working with this piece. So we'll check the key first. Okay, that works. I guess maybe I can snap this in. Okay, it got a hold of it. And let it go. Cool. Do it again. All right. Yeah, it got a hold of it. There it is. Open the key. All right. So we know that works. Okay. Next step is unwrapping the trunk. Well, no, I'm not going to bore you with that. I'll just go do it. But just be sure, I just want to make a reminder again, if you guys are going to test the trunk lock, just get it, you know, you can borrow one of these from your buddy. You can take it off your car if you want, but just test it this way. If you get your trunk on and you can't get it off, you can imagine how much of a hassle and trouble that would be. So get one of these, be smart, do it the smart way. Okay, I have an extra, there it is. I have an extra shim for the trunk in case I need it. I have one. And this piece right here, part number, you can just get that part number right there if you can see it all right. If you can see it or not. There we go. Anyways, this is the center behind the license plate frame that goes, I'll show it to you because it's actually on there already, and it doesn't fit right, so I got to fiddle with it. Okay, let me see if I can zoom this in. Yeah, that might help. Oh God, this is the frame bolts, you know, for your license plate frame, and this is the license plate plug, you know, for your license plate illumination. Which those 4 bolts will go over here. They will. Oh. Okay. Those 4 bolts are holding this frame in. That's the frame I'm referring to, and there's the license plate illumination for that plug over there. Mazda. Huh. All right. Let me get us set back up here, and we'll get this thing out real quick. Okay, I have the trunk just setting on there. It's kind of scaring me, but let me focus this out. There we go. And this is the reason why I love these trunks. Just the way they look on these cars, on the coupes. Just completely changes the look of this vehicle completely. And it actually sat on there pretty nice. I didn't latch it down. Here comes my buddy, my nephew. God, you can't see because there's no background lighting, but man, it sure is. It sure is beautiful and soft, I'll tell you. Yeah, this doesn't fit right. It fits in here, but it doesn't want to fit on this side very well worth a damn. So, don't think it looks nice, Mikey? Thing's insane, isn't it? I know. I've managed to have it in my house for 5 years and never scratch it. That's what I'm really surprised about, but yeah, there it is. Okay, me and Mike are going to see if we can bolt this on real quick, and there's no sense in putting you through that pain. It's just, you know, how these trunks bolt on. It's super simple, so let me give this a shot. There we go. I got something to show you guys, and you gotta love today's engineering. Gotta love it. I mean, as you all know, where's the tail? Where's the light? You got it? Okay. As you guys know, I ran my own composite shop. I used to make this kind of stuff for many years. I worked for a company, and then I started making it myself. I opened up my own company and started making it, and I didn't use this garbage stuff here, which is acrylic, polyester, vinyl ester with a clear gel coat, which is very, very cheap stuff. Anyways, this is the tail light that goes in here. Okay, well, actually, it goes on this side. Well, wait a minute, I got it upside down. Okay, it goes over here. Okay, there's a bolt right there. There's a bolt there, and a bolt there. Okay, you guys tell me how many bolt holes you see in here. Me too. I only see one. So let's see how far this goes on with one bolt hole. If it goes on at all. If it fits at all. Okay. Yeah, that's
a finger.
That's nice. Yeah, that's a good finger in there. Yeah, good. And no witness marks to make a
Oh yeah, about that thick.
How thick is it? About that thick. Yeah, that's gonna be a long. I can't. It's a stud.
It's a stud.
I can't change the stud. Yeah, that's how thick it is in there. So how do you if it's that thick and you got a stud that long, put it in the comments how you hold that on there. Yeah, I haven't come up with it either. So yeah, oh, that piece that I showed you earlier, this one, I ordered a brand new one. I probably didn't need to, but it goes right there. That's that piece, that little gray clip. That one's pretty brittle too. So, and I got to fix that gap on there because that's pretty screwed up. So, I don't like that gap. Well, I need to turn the camera so the people can see what the hell I'm doing. I always point it. I do this all the time. I go down and down and down and down, and I know they're looking up and trying to look under what the hell I'm doing. So here's what I'm going to do, Mikey. I'm gonna have to make some kind of pattern that's perfect, that puts these holes right where they belong. I'm gonna have to go behind it, open it up with a Dremel until I can get a nut back in there. That's what I'm gonna have to do.
Could you use the same?
I don't think there's anything in there right. Hey, wait a minute.
Is there a lip or something?
Wait a minute. I think I feel a hole. I do. I feel a hole right there. But I don't feel one up above, do I? No, I don't. I feel a hole right there though. But I can open up the back of that and put a, what do you see in there?
It is. Well,
See
that's
in
two
there?
metal, 2 holes in the.
There's 2 holes. You gotta look at something black.
That's it.
This right here.
This is what I'm touching.
It's black. Oh yeah, what do you see?
So this is only this thick, the plastic. But
Yeah, that thing. Yeah, still too thick. Yeah, that's crazy. Anyways, we'll get this. While I went down to the house, I put a couple pieces of tape on this real quick because I didn't want it sliding off on the ground. And I come back and this thing's laying on the ground, I'd have a freaking stroke. So we're gonna battle to put a few. Let me adjust this. Hold on. We're gonna battle to put a few mounting nuts in this thing and get it mounted. So if you want to hang out for that, you can. I'm at 11 minutes. I better pause it. Give me a second. Okay, the bolts are in. We had 2 different types of bolts because I had to salvage some. I actually couldn't find my originals. Go ahead and open it up, Mikey. We'll show them what we got. Comes right open, and we have these are actually the stock ones. Those are the stock ones. Last night when I was going through my stuff, looking for the stock ones, I found studs with nuts. So, But go ahead and bring it down. We'll show them how close it is. We're not latching it. We're just bringing it down. It is like right there. Surprisingly, it's not touching it. As soon as it gets hot and the heat expands it, it will touch.
this one's got a great gap.
This one's got a great gap. And if we follow the whole gap here, it looks good there. It looks good along the window. It looks good here.
It's just that.
God, I might have to sand that and clear it. I might have to. Doesn't scare me, doesn't bother me. It's just an inconvenience, you know, because I've worked with this shit for fucking years. So, yeah, gosh, I'm afraid to fucking latch it. Ooh, gotta watch my potty mouth, don't I? All right, let's see what happens. Oh shit, I really don't want to do this, but
Well, you know which one it is?
I wonder. Go ahead and pick it up. Let's see if there's a spacer on it. Okay,
Yeah, there's a
it's
spacer.
got one spacer. And bring it. Okay, bring it back down. And let it set. Don't latch it. I don't know if we're gonna get the spacer. I don't think we're gonna get the spacer. To be honest with you. It would be easier to get it open if the spacer was out. You know what I mean? You have more play. So let's take the spacer off. Let's do that first. Oh, I got it right here. Yeah, just bring it up. We're gonna go ahead and take the spacer out of it, just to, we're gonna take the spacer out here to give us a little better chance if it happens to get stuck, you know, in a position that we don't want it. I mean, if it gets stuck, we won't be able to get it open. So for now, I'm just gonna drop the spacer out. There's the spacer. And if I have to, I'll put it back in. This moves a little bit. I don't know which way to move it. So we're gonna just snug this barely, like that. Bring it down and look at it. Are you good at eyes that do good at distance?
Yeah.
Go inside and look through the window if you can see anything up there. When I open it and close it. Can you see anything in there? Well, I might as well go ahead and shut it,
It looks
man.
like it could almost go more forward, but it's
Oh,
there.
really?
Yeah, it's there.
Well, that didn't work.
It might not be long enough.
It might be,
have to
yeah,
need
yeah,
the
it might not be long enough. Here, hold that up.
Might need the spacer, yeah.
Yeah, it might need
But
this.
that's better than getting
Well-
the spacer in and getting it stuck.
Well, hold on a second. Has he got this down all the way? Wait a minute, I think he hit that bar right there. You said it looks like it needs to go up.
No, it looks like it could go this way because it's sticking like probably this far.
What if I get this backwards?
No. Flat side and pointing that way.
You sure?
Yeah, because it's open right here.
Bring it down again. Looks like it's backwards. It really does. Man. Let's go look at your car. Go look at your car.
Alright.
Yeah, because yours is right.
Quit running the car.
Well, thank God your car is fucking together. Because I had that off one, and I don't know if I put it on backwards.
Is it really?
Yep.
I could have swore it went the other way.
Yep, it's backwards. Oh, sorry guys, I didn't mean to abandon you. We just went and looked at his EJ, and we had this backwards. So let me flip that around, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I had this backwards. I had this angle here pointing that way. So we're gonna see if it shuts now. So there's no spacers on it, and we'll see. What does it look like?
Looks like it's okay.
You guys gonna shut?
You actually put it down.
What?
My shades by chance?
Your glasses?
No. My shades like this. They're
Hold on.
smaller.
There's the 8th gen. Let me see.
My shades like this.
Yeah, they're up on the brown thing in the kitchen. Up on the top shelf.
Okay, here's yours.
Okay, I don't really need them. Just put them up there. Okay. Oh, I love the Adrian. And the tires. Yeah. That's the wife's car. She don't allow me to drive it. So, whatever. I just buy parts for it. Alright. What do we got, Mikey? Ain't fitting? Alright, I'm going to give you guys a break. I'm going to see why this isn't fitting. Believe it or not, guys, we got to go for spacer number 3 because it's not
2.
It's not grabbing. Yeah, there'll be yeah, there's one spacer there already. I got to put another one because it's not latching, and it's actually hitting right there on the corner, which I now have to fix. So I'm not sure. Well, I know why it doesn't fit, but we'll talk about that later. Yeah, he's using his phone, and we're going in there and looking how it's latching or not latching. So find out what we see here in a minute. You kind of moving your camera around? Yeah. Let's see what we got. Okay, inside he goes. It's
Tried to
right
get
there. See,
far
look,
enough.
it's right in the groove.
Okay, it's in the groove.
It's right in the groove. He's a little low.
I am, yeah. There's a
there it
movement.
goes. It's right there in the groove.
So I think if we push down, it should click.
The only thing that's keeping it from going down is pretty much the rubber seal.
Or this corner.
So, huh? Or that corner? Yeah. I know, but let's try pushing this pull this over. It latched. It latched. Okay. All right. Yeah, small miracles. It latched.
Let's unlatch it.
It took 2 spacers and took 2 spacers and chip paint, and it's really kind of high right here in the corner, which I will paint that corner. I'll touch it up, and we're going to take the trunk off and move those, and we're going to bend those rails over just a little bit.
Yeah, we just need
To get it off that corner because we have, well, dude, I don't know. We don't have any clearance here either. So
This thing's swole up.
no, maybe I'll sand on the trunk, and then I'll just paint some clear on it,
Okay, yeah.
and then I'll paint that too, and we'll just leave it like it is. Now to unlatch this trunk by here, it's going to put a lot of pressure on that key and want to break it. It's that key. We got to push down on the trunk and then unlatch it.
Okay.
So let me get up here. Let me push down. Go ahead. Is that it? Yeah, it's open. Okay, there we go.
There was no pressure.
That was no pressure?
No, it was nothing.
Oh. Okay, try it with no pressure. But don't break that key.
Yeah,
It's the only one I got.
Yeah, a little bit right there. I
Okay,
don't
go
want to
ahead.
twist, so as soon as you do
There you
that-
go. Yeah, as soon as I do
you
that, it
push
opens. Okay, cool. All right, we got the trunk on. Right on. Now, me and Mikey did notice something. Go ahead and hold that up, Mikey. I'm going to show him what you noticed about these. Where'd that side mirror go?
Oh.
Over there. Okay.
Yeah, once we open
Remember, I said that for these studs right here that it was way too thick. Well, it is not. It's right there, and it's pretty thin. Okay. Pretty thin over there, and it is the same thinness over here. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to make a pattern that's absolutely perfect because they didn't give us no witness marks. Why they drilled this one and not these? You got me by the short and curlies. I don't know why they wouldn't. I don't know why they wouldn't do that. I don't have a clue why they wouldn't. Why they would do that to me? Because they want to hurt my feelings, I guess. But okay, we're gonna stop the video here. The trunk is mounted. I will make some patterns. I'm not gonna put you guys through that painstaking thing. I'll tell you how I did it when I'm done. But yeah, that's it. That's how she looks, and they are a beautiful thing once they're mounted. They are very, very, very beautiful. I love these trunks, man. I didn't want to fork out the money they wanted for it because I was kind of pissed off because they doubled the price in 5 years.
Oh, man.
But I wanted one so bad that I was just like, you know what? I'm dying from friggin' cancer. Fucking get one, you know. Just do it. So yeah, the car is, and guys, the hood is Cybon. So not only do I have a carbon fiber sunroof delete, I have a carbon fiber trunk and a full carbon fiber hood, and it's gonna look badass. It's gonna look awesome when it's all done. For your viewing pleasure. All right, guys, thanks for stopping by. Leave a comment down, share. If you got any questions about the trunk that doesn't fit, go ahead and ask, and I'll help you out the best I can. Later, guys.